to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. This is the instant match reaction for Burnley 1, Everton 1. Just couldn't get the 3 points once again, could we, and get into that top 4 because that's just Everton. And big hard run of fixtures coming up now, but I sort of relish them games anyway. We seem to pick our game up a little bit sometimes against Chelsea and that. But anyway, this is the Burnley game, and yeah, Carlo Ancelotti went with that horrific formation once again. I've never been a fan of it. I said in the last video, I don't know if it's 3 at the back, 5 at the back, whatever it is. I just hope we never see it in this Everton team ever again. Don't care who's the manager or who's playing for us, it's crap. I just don't like it. Defenders, there's 3 of them in the centre, and they seem to be more lost when they play it, even though there's extra one to help them cover. But Fabian Delph came in instead of Niles and Konku not even on the bench, which you'd think he would have been, seeing as Delph isn't even our backup left back, and if he gets injured, you think he'd come on. But you know, no, and that was to be the case with Ben Godfrey going left back after 30 minutes. But anyway, the game started very, very bad for us. Robbie Brady, 3 minutes in, I think it was, scored from outside the box against Pickford. Pickford, who's been beaten more times than any other keeper outside the box, I think I heard the commentator say. But I don't think it was really his fault. It was more the fault of Alan and Decore, mainly Alan with a terrible pass, who for the first half looked like he was playing in last week's team. He was man of the match last week, but last week Everton were giving the ball away all the time, and today it was him giving the ball away all the time in that first half. I thought he was pretty bad in that first half, and definitely picked it up second half, so I can't complain at him too much, but just weren't happening for him, and that sort of set the tone for his first half performance. And it was just, Everton couldn't really break Burnley at all. There was a good chance for Dominic Calvert-Lewin early on, but the keeper made a good save, but that was really the only time we broke their line of defence. And Burnley, to be fair to them, were very well drilled. They usually are, aren't they? Sometimes it comes off for them, sometimes it doesn't, but that first half it was definitely coming off for them. They just got the early goal and made it hard for us. But Fabian Delph went off after 30 minutes, and it sort of was a blessing in disguise, really, because we went 4 at the back with Ben Godfrey going left back, Iwobi right back, but it seemed to work, you know, and the 4 Gomez came on and helped the 3 out a little bit. So yeah, I think that was a blessing in disguise. I mean, and Konku could have come on, really, and we might have stayed 5 at the back, which sort of contradicts what I said at the start of the video. But I think, yeah, I just hope that's the last of that formation now, because we seem to pick it up and start playing a little bit better. Alan Decore seemed to get a little more help with Gomez, and you know, I just prefer that 4-3-3. Definitely that we've been playing at the start of the season, that we were beating teams with. I know it can't be helped sometimes with injuries, but anyway, Everton started to pick the ball up a little bit better and sort of go forward a bit more, and they had that extra man to help out. And just before the end of the half, Richarlison, who'd had a couple of chances, one that he didn't wrap his foot round at all. I think he's trying too hard to score at times, to be honest, because I don't know if it's because Calvert-Lewin's way ahead of him in the goal scoring tally or whatever. I just think he tries too hard to score at times when there's better options. But he did get the assist just before the half finished. It was a lovely ball. Calvert-Lewin's about 2 yards out, where he's best, and scores. And some may say undeserved goal, but well, I'll take it. So we go in 1-1 at half time, and it was a bit of a sigh of relief, because I just thought, I can't take another loss here, especially against the Burnley. No disrespect, but they are second from bottom, I believe, just above Sheffield United. So yeah, I've learned to not I've learned to say good things about the opposite team on these videos after last week with all the Leeds comments and Leeds fans in the comments. I do apologise for that, the Leeds fans, but yeah, Burnley, like I said, well drilled, but we got that goal just before half time. And second half, I thought it was a bit of a 50-50 game, to be honest. Burnley had chances, we had chances. Ultimately, probably a fair result in the end. But yeah, just I thought Jarlson really went out the game second half. I don't remember him doing much at all apart from like a weighted pass that he done to Calvert-Lewin. But Iwobi, his crossing wasn't good second half. I think if we had a better player who put better crosses in, we might have got something out this game. Not blaming Iwobi fully, I just thought his crossing wasn't very good. Some of them were overplayed, some of them just weren't finding the man. And it was a frustrating second half all round, really. I thought Keane and Godfrey all played well at the back, especially Godfrey, who had to go into a left back position. Thought he was outstanding left back there. He's not going to be the Lucas Dean type player that if you put him left back, but he's done well. You know, he's played out of position a couple of times for Everton. Sometimes he's done quite well in there, especially in the derby at right back and today at left back. But yeah, we could have won it at the end. We could have won it. Gylfi Sigurdsson should score, in my opinion. I know he's only got half a second to think about it, but he's in a very, very good position, 6 yards out there, should score. But that was really our best chance of the second half. Cenk Tosun comes on for 3 minutes when he probably should have come on for at least 10. Just a draw, yeah, a draw, and that is probably a fair result. So, some might say they were they're happy to just escape with a draw, but I really wanted the 3 points today because we could have gotten that top 4, and it's Chelsea next, which is a real test. Maybe with some fans in the ground, it might give us a bit of momentum to beat them. But a big miss today for them 3 points. I mean, you look at Fulham, Leeds and Burnley. Realistically, you'd like to get at least 7 points there. Hopefully 9, and we've got 4. So, yeah, not great. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And there's not really much more to say. It was just a dull game and not our greatest performance. So, there you go. That is the match reaction for Everton 1, Burnley 1. Please subscribe to the channel if you can. If you want to leave comments, we'll try and get back to you as best as we can. And please share this video and give it a like. And if you want to see my channel, where I talk about all these films behind me, the link will be in the description. Thanks very much. See you later.